More stimulus checks coming for those of you living in California. Let me talk you through all the details. Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I am your one and only daily advocate. Thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it, and I will continue to be here for you each and every day to keep you updated with all the information you need to know. Thanks again. Let's jump into this. So first off, if you live in California or you know somebody that lives in California, do that person a huge favor and share this video with them so that everybody knows all the information they need to know to grab their next stimulus check out of the state of California. With that being said, again, thank you. Let's jump into this. So your governor was out today announcing more stimulus checks for the residents of California. In fact, this is an extension of the Golden State stimulus that we saw just a few months ago. However, they're going to be expanding it to reach even more residents of the state of California. In fact, it's suspected that this is now going to reach 2 out of every 3 residents in your state. Well, what does that calculate out to? Don't worry, I did the math for you. Let me run through this. So in California, there's about 40 million people. I know it's not exactly 40 million, but give or take 40 million people. 2/3 of 40 million is 26.6 million people that are going to be eligible for these new stimulus checks out of the state of California. Now you probably understand why we want to make sure to get this information to everybody we can to help all these people get the money that they need during this time. Pretty cool. All right, so let me talk you through all these details. Again, this is an extension of the Golden State stimulus. So the stimulus check out of the state of California is going to be $600. However, they're expanding it to reach even more people. So here is the eligibility requirements for those people who would be eligible to receive this. First off, you have an annual income of $75,000 or less as your adjusted gross income as you report on your California state income tax return. Okay, so $75,000 or less. Not only that, it's going to include undocumented immigrants who also file a tax return. Okay, that's pretty cool too. It's also going to include those people who have children, an extra $500 payment. So for some people, you could be looking at a $1,100 stimulus check as a result of this new stimulus check announced out of the state of California. Well, what else do you need to know about this? What's really interesting about this, that first round of Golden State stimulus checks, the $600 that started to be distributed here just a little while ago, about a month ago, and was actually first announced way back in the early part of 2021. What's interesting about that is that was mostly focused on really, really low income individuals. However, this second portion, or the expansion of the Golden State stimulus that we're talking about right now, is actually much more encompassing, as in it reaches far, far more people, as you can see with the eligibility requirements. In fact, there were many people here on the channel who are reaching out to me saying, hey, I live in California, I'm receiving Social Security retirement, or I'm receiving Social Security disability, or I'm receiving VA benefits, will I get it? Well, originally, under the first round of Golden State stimulus checks, no, unfortunately, those people were mostly not eligible unless they fall into the parameters that were identified with the first rules under the Golden State stimulus, which most of those people, unfortunately, were not eligible. However, with this new expanded version of the Golden State stimulus, according to my research, to me, it looks like if you earn under $75,000 as your adjusted gross income, sounds like you're eligible to me. It did not say anything about anybody receiving other benefits like Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, RRB, none of that. It basically just says anybody earning under $75,000 as your AGI, adjusted gross income, on your tax return would be eligible for the $600. Well, if you're somebody receiving, say, $1,000 a month from maybe SSDI, $12,000 a year, guess what? Your income is less than $75,000. So to me, in my book and my understanding of what they're saying here, you would be eligible. Now, I will need to do more research on this, but it's very cut and dry from what I'm finding. Just as simply $75,000, anybody under that, basically you're eligible. Even undocumented immigrants and those people who have kids, you're all included. Yeah, so basically the only people that are not included in this are basically those individuals who earn over $75,000. Wow, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, $600 for basically everybody, and then if you have kids, you would be eligible for an extra $500. Now, one thing I did not see, and I need to investigate this a little bit further, I did not see an age range. I mean, does your kid have to be under a certain age? Typically, the cutoff is like 17. However, what if you have a kid that's like 28 or 35? I mean, does that still count? I mean, I don't know. If that's the case, that would be pretty nice, right? Your kid's like 35 and you get a $500 check on their behalf. Hey, Mom, give me my check. I don't know. That'd be kind of funny. But either way, I mean, if that's the case, not bad. Again, right? Pretty cool. So where's all this money coming from and why all of a sudden? Well, it's pretty interesting. The state of California actually has a budget surplus of about $75 billion. Yes, $1 billion in the state of California. Well, what they're doing is they're actually allocating about $8 billion for these stimulus checks. They're also allocating an additional $5.2 billion for rental assistance. So once again, if you're behind on your rent, maybe you can grab some of that extra $5.2 billion to help you out with your rental assistance right there. And they're also allocating an additional $2 billion to help out with utility bills. Again, if you're in California and your utility bills have been, pretty high lately and you've had a hard time paying them, maybe we can get you some of that $2 billion as well. Maybe you can dip in on all of this money. Grab some stimulus checks, grab some rental assistance, grab some utility assistance. Hey, why not? If it's there and it's available and you're eligible to receive it, you might as well grab some, right? I don't know, but either way, this is a pretty cool announcement out of the state of California from the governor there, distributing some more money to the low-income and middle-class individuals in the state of California. 2 out of every 3 people walking around in California will be eligible for this. So look out your window right now. See the 2 people that just walked, or I should say, see the 3 people that just walked by? 2 of those people will be eligible to receive this. Yeah, that's how powerful this is. So pretty cool stuff. I will continue watching this. Like I said, this was just announced today, a short time ago, by the governor out of California. So I will continue watching this and I will keep you posted as we get further information. But it seems pretty cut and dry to me. Basically, anything under $75,000 of adjusted gross income sounds to me like you're in. A winner, winner. You get some stimulus dinner, if you know what I mean. All right, anyway. Hope that helps you out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Share the video down below with your friends, family, social media, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks again, everyone. You're awesome. I'll see you later.